Good afternoon, everyone. I want to share some information with some people. I got a question here. I found these at the graveyard on the gravestones. I believe there's some kind of Mesoamerican characters. And if anyone's ever seen this and know what this is, here's a little test. Who's that? What people are them? And why do these people, these originalists that have the oldest gravestones in my area, have these on their headstone, which I believe are Masons? All these old graveyards are built on mounds and have obliques in them. Only people interested in that was them. Here's another one. Creepy stuff, I think. I put red hair just because the mound builder supposedly had red hair, so I just put that there. It's just for fun. I'm not claiming that's what it is. Now I got a book here. I found this. I've acquired it. See that? The pineapple. Encyclopedia Britannica. It's I. And I found the Illuminati in there, so I'm going to read it off for the people. Everyone needs to know this. It was all in front of our eyes the whole time. Illuminati. A designation in the use from the 15th century and applied to or assumed by enthusiasts of types distinct from each other, according to as the light claimed was viewed as directly communicated from a higher source, or as resulting from a clarified and exalted condition of the human intelligence. To the former class belonged the Alumbrados of Spain. Menendez Pelayo first finds the name about 1492 in the form of the Illuminados, 1498, but traces them back to the Gnostic region and thinks their views were promoted in Spain through influences from Italy. One of their earliest leaders, born in Salamanca, a laborer's daughter known as Labita de Piedrahita, came under the notice of the Inquisition in 1511 as claiming to hold colleagues with our Lord and the Virgin. Having high patrons, no decision was taken to her. Ignatius Loyola, while studying at Salamanca, 1527, was brought before the Ecclesiastical Commission on a charge of sympathy with the Alumbrados, but escaped with an admonition. Others were not so fortunate. In 1529, congregation of the unlettered adherents at Toledo was visited with scourging and imprisonment. Greater rigors followed, and for about a century the Alumbrados afforded many victims to the Inquisition, especially at Cordova. The movement seems to have reached France from Seville in 1623 and attained some proportions of Picardy when joined 1634 by Pierre Guérin, cure of St. George de Roy. These followers, known as the Guérinites, were suppressed in 1635. Another and obscure body of the Illuminates came to light in the south of France in 1792 and appears to have lingered in 1794, having affiniates with those known contemporaneously in the country as French prophets, an offshoot of the Camisards of different class were so-called Illuminati, better known as the Rosicrucians, who claimed to originate in 1422, but rose into notice in 1537. A secret society combining with mysteries of alchemy, the possession of esoteric principles of religion. Their position are embodied in the anonymous treaties of 1614. A short-lived movement of Republican free thought to whose adherents the name Illuminati was given was founded on May Day, 1776 by Adam Weishaupt, professor of canon law, Ingolstadt, a former Jesuit. The chosen title of this order of the society, the Perfectibilis, its members pledged to obedience to their superiors, were divided into three main classes, the first including novices, Minervals, and lesser Illuminati. The second consisting of the Freemasons order, Scottish and Scottish Knights, and the third, or mystery class, conspiring two grades of priest and regent, and of Magnus and King. Relations with Masonic lodges were established at Munich in freezing in 1780. The order had its branches in most countries of the European continent, but its total numbers never seem to have exceeded 2,000. The scheme had its attraction for literary men such as Goethe and John Gottfried von Herden, and even for the reigning dukes of Gotha and Weimar. Internal rupture preceded downfall, which was affected by its edict by Bavarian government in 1785. Later, the title Illuminati was given to the French Martinists, founded in 1754 by Martinez Pasqualis, and to their imitators, the Russian Martinists, headed about 1790 by Schwartz of Moscow. Both were Kabbalists and allegorists, imbibing ideas from Jacob Boehme and Emanuel Swedenborg. And then it gives here some details about the information where this came from. But there's more information in this than most people can give me on the internet. And it goes back to this furthest back name I've heard on the Illuminati is Menendez Pelayo. You know, I'm very aware of Adam Weishaupt and this Ignatius Loyola. But then there's a lady, La Bicha de Piedrahita. Now these are two further back. And I bet you if you research these people, you're going to find people even further back that handed it to them. And that's why I'm giving this to you. The Illuminati, right out of the Britannica encyclopedia. Robie 1.